The indigenous people of Canada are the original dwellers of this great land, Canada. Ever since the Jamaat was established in Canada, we have been trying to have some contact with them, but it was during the blessed visit of Sayyidina Hazrat Khivatul Masih the fifth, may Allah be his helper, in November 2016, when Huzur visited Calgary and received a delegation of the indigenous people of Canada. And they requested Huzur for guidance in certain matters and help in certain areas. And it was after that that Huzur gave detailed instructions to Canada Jamaat that we should try to develop a good relationship with the indigenous people of Canada wherever they are. So in the light of these instructions, we have been active in contacting the indigenous people of Canada, their reserves, their organizations, and all the Jamaats have been requested for that.
फिर कनाडा से इंडिजिनस लोगों के फर्स्ट नेशन जो कहलाते हैं उनके वफद भी शामिल हुआ था, जिन्होंने बड़े बड़े वो पहने हुए थे सरों पे अपने रवायती ताज। कबायली लोग थे, या इनके 3 कबाइल के चीफ और एक उनका यूथ लीडर शामिल था। इनके यूथ लीडर मैक्स फेंडे कहते हैं कि हमें खुदाम के जलसा सालाना पर रज़ाकाराना खिदमत ने बहुत मुतासर किया। हम वापस जाकर जल्द ही अहमदी यूथ और फर्स्ट नेशन के यूथ के साथ इकट्ठे प्रोग्राम्स करेंगे। अहमदी नौजवानों जैसा नज़्म ज़ब्त मैंने किसी कौम में नहीं देखा, और जिस महारत से अपने काम करते हैं इसकी मिसाल नहीं मिलती।
As per the instruction of Hazur Anwar Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz, Canada Jamaat has established an indigenous desk to work with the indigenous communities of Canada. Reaching out to indigenous communities of Canada in the start was not an easy task, reason being the unfortunate history and the lack of trust developed within those communities towards outer world. Alhamdulillah, we have reached so far more than 60 reserves all across Canada, and we have been successful in developing a good relationship with those communities.
In 2018, Chief Roger Redmond of Standing Buffalo Dakota First Nation traveled to the United Kingdom with a group of chiefs from Canada. He presented Hazur Ayyadullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz with a star blanket, which is one of the highest recognitions within the First Nations communities, and also was blessed with a mulaqat with Hazur. That mulaqat had such a profound impact on him that today he refers to the members of Jamaat Ahmadiyyat Canada as his brothers. He also refers to Hazur Ayyadullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz in great words, not just in his council or not just in his people, but he has made this mention many times within the media and general public within Saskatchewan. As we provided service while constructing this mosque, we took that volunteer effort forward and constructed the very first park of its kind on a First Nations reserve in Canada. That park is known as the Ahmadiyyat First Nations Friendship Park. This park and the nature of this park is such that land was given to us by a First Nation community, in specific the Dakota Nation, who provided us with land and asked us if we could build a park for them. Today we have built that park, and that park is also having a great effect on the people within the First Nation community and the people of Saskatchewan. People are now recognizing in Saskatchewan that Jamaat Ahmadiyya indeed has the solution for peace on earth.
All good actions are good and worthy of following by the believers. But when a particular action is emphasized by Imam of the Jamaat, Sayyidina Hazrat Khivatul Masih, it becomes all the more important that we give more importance to it. So in the light of this instruction, I urge the members of the Jamaat that we should pay special attention to this instructions of Sayyidina Hazrat Khivatul Masih and try to develop a good, active, ongoing relationship with the indigenous people of Canada. all around Canada, and particularly have a good relationship with the youth of these communities.